guys, welcome back. I'm Crystal. This is Crystal Cluster Gaming, and we are returning to our Battle for Azeroth leveling series finale. I know having a part 2 to a 30-part series is kind of weird, but what I do know is that I tried in the last video to do a dungeon extravaganza, and everything went horribly wrong. I lost internet, I lost queues. I was just having bugs, and more bugs all over the place. So I kind of had to step away, but I still want to get this done. So we are going to return to the randomizer 5000, aka the dungeon in Raid Finder. So let's pop that. So we're going to do some dungeons, hopefully now that it's later in the day. People are home from work and we can get faster queues. Until then, we are going to continue questing out here, because it is my goal to get us to level 60 tonight. If this is your first video, links are down in the description below for this playlist, where you can find all the other videos and good stuff. So we're just gonna start plowing along here. And we're gonna get this stupid dwarf quest done so it doesn't bug out another dungeon, because that was awkward. So let's go. Now, this is New Karagath is being taken over by dragons. There is another Karagath that was available in Classic that was a Horde outpost. It got buried thanks to Deathwing and his mighty Deathwingy goodness. Don't need to skin. We've already maxed our skinning. I don't care. So we're going to go up because obviously this is a questing area and not a you're going to get eaten alive by Horde area like it was in the archaeology part from the last video, where we walked right up to a blood elf outpost, died 2 or 3 times. As previously stated, it's a bad day. So we're getting back to it. We are 2 levels from 58. So we are getting rockingly close. So I am going to hope to take the last couple hours of my night to get us where we need to go. I don't like the fact that I don't have I have Meowser, but I don't have Meowser, which is kind of bizarre, to be honest. So we're just gonna, I don't know, we're just gonna push buttons. We're gonna push buttons and hope to goodness things don't. I got scared. Okay, I got scared. You tank, you fire, you do that. I am Snow White, and these are my dwarves. Well, really, I'm more a lavender purple, but get the idea. All right, we're gonna exhilarate, because of course we're now at that level where our pet takes advantage of our exhilarate. So we now have 1.5 heals. I say 1.5 because men pet sucks. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so we just need one more dragon, and then we got to go get the last general, which he is up that way. We are getting stronger. I have there's definitely an improvement thanks to the dungeon gear we were getting. We went to Sunken Temple and Zul'Farrak. We'll see what kind of ooh, we're already waiting for a tank, guys. This is a good sign, hopefully. We are doing the random, so we're gonna get the extra speed boost. We're gonna get the funny bag here. General Jirak. That's what I'm calling him. I hope it's right. If it's not right, well, that's what I'm calling him. I am the ringmaster of this circus. Alright, you. All the cooldowns. Pop them all. Pop them all. Let's go. Alright, and we got our breadcrumb. The hunt is over. We're returning back to our red dragon friend. And level 57. Cool beans. I can now get Wrath of the Lich King dungeons or Outland dungeons, so we're going to have to be careful. Anyway, the sorrow and the fury. My greatest regret is the treatment that I gave that black dragon from before. I forced her to lay eggs, and then I performed experiments on them over and over and over again. Even as a mother myself, I can only imagine her sorrow. No, I mustn't be weak. Our work is, after all, the benefit of the future generations of the Black Dragons. Her sacrifice was necessary. She circles the ruins of Karagath northwest of New Karagath. Insane with fury, please, heroes. We need you to do this thing. Alright. That was a weird visual bug. Okay, so we're gonna head down and take care of that. Another thing that makes that quest a little bit more depressing, to say the absolute very least, is during the Dragon Soul raid in the Cataclysm expansion, Deathwing flies up, and what's her name's clutch? Alexstrasza's clutch was taken. And not only was it taken, they were experimented on over and over and over again. So it makes this particular red dragon kind of no more better than Deathwing. Awkward. So we're here. Doesn't look like there's any quests. I bet you it's their like front door. But we're gonna keep going. Welcome to Blackrock Depths, the upper level. Now, in previous expansions, or in the previous video, my apologies, I mentioned that this dungeon... Oh, shit. Whee! This dungeon was huge. Just like the Sunken Temple, this dungeon was split after the Cataclysm, or whenever it was revamped, to make it a lot more manageable, because this dungeon is massive. It had like 2 floors, lower level and upper level. There was an arena, the Shadowforge City, the Black Anvil. It is crazy, okay? So they made it very short. This was the one with the detention block as well. So, in Cataclysm, we're gonna try to do the same dungeons, hopefully, in theory. You're gonna see the differences. The dungeons are gonna take a very long time to get done, so they will be edited for time. Dungeons are very, very different in this expansion than they are in Classic. Which is cool. We got a boss down, and we got no loot. Alright, let's follow our tank, because that's what you do in a dungeon. As I said, the tank runs the raid, the healer runs the tank. Alright, welcome to the Molten Foundry. We are heading to... Is Thracian? Yeah. We are... We are heading to the Troll Overlord of the Dark Iron Elves, where we find Princess something her name. Sorry, already forgotten it. She is currently part of the Council of Five Hammers. She is the current dark elf, dark iron dwarf leader. And during the Cataclysm, they decided to show up. So, her loyalties are a little funny, but so far she's working for us just fine. She was taken captive by Dagron, Thracian dude, who mind-controlled her, made her fall in love with him. Yeah. So we have to go rescue her. There's a quest in Classic where you get it from Magni. And he's like, hey, can you find her for me? Can you find this princess? That's before he becomes a giant diamond paperwhite. I still have Eric the Swift with me. God damn it. Same bug. Alright, so we have a multiple boss fight here. In Classic. Each of these ghost ghost dwarves, you had to fight individually, followed by the last guy. Let's see how they changed it, shall we? So the healer DC'd or something? Or did... The healer left the dungeon group. I didn't notice that while we were chatting. But she did. So now we gotta wait for the next one. Who's on their way, but our tank has already started the fight. So that sucks. But these are low-level dungeons in a expansion that has heirlooms and all kinds of super uber powerful stuff. So we don't need no healer, which is the worst mentality ever. But such is the state of the game, guys. Such is the state of the game. Okay, so this fight hasn't changed at all. We are fighting one Doomforged spook at a time before we fight the last guy. This is also the way to the Molten Core entrance to get the attunement stuff done. We're on our way to that general direction. Alright, here comes the next one. Not sure if any of this... I don't want to push any of Eric's buttons. So we're just going to pretend Eric is Meowser, and I'm going to be sad that I don't have a big white cat with me. Alright, yep. Now we're fighting Doomriel. He is the final boss. Now we get to go get this box. I'm not getting any loot. Alright, well, oh well. Heading down to the Lyceum, which was a source for some serious sad pandas back in Classic. So many mobs kept respawning. You had to, it was all elementals, not dwarves. You had to keep, oh no, never mind. Never mind, there are both here. You had to run from one side to the other to light some braziers to get the door open. And that was a pain in the bum. Yeah, this place is just a minor inconvenience. It was worse, especially since this was half the dungeon. And in Classic, it was one full dungeon. So by the time you got down here, you were exhausted and just... Oh, finally! Look, it got unbugged. Oh, yo, yo. Hey, Meowser! Welcome back. We're heading to the other brazier. Tank's gonna pull all this stuff. The doors are open. So that did not change. It was just the amount of mobs that did. So we're heading to Magmus. Big monkey here. Those golem things in the alcoves there, they like to spew fire last time I checked. So we're gonna come over here. See, here comes all the fire. So much fire. It's cool though, folks. We got this in spades. Right, Magmus is destroyed. Got a new pair of leggings. I'll keep the haste. Alright, I'm not sure if we have to clear all these dudes. In Classic, if you didn't clear all these dudes, then once you attacked his Emperor-ness, everyone came out and partied, just like they would in Classic Sunken Temple with the Shade of Berenicus and the Green Dragons. Alright, looks like I am incorrect. And there's the High Priestess. Oh, right, yeah. It's actually, High Priestess, what's her face? Is not, Moira. That's her name, Moira. They revamped the dungeon, took Moira out. Moira in Cataclysm, Moira's the one that actually sends us to go deal with this stuff. Because somehow the guy's still alive. I've done the quest once on the Alliance side, but I don't remember it well enough to really, you know, put thoughts in. But we don't need thoughts, we just need arrows and a big fluffy kitty. And we're done. Look at that. Half a level in XP. It's crazy. Where's my bag? There's the bag. Got a ring. Alright, we're gonna leave. We're gonna sell some stuff, and then we're gonna come back. We're back. We got our dwarf. We got one of our dwarf friends. Two of our dwarf friends. And then we got we got to take out a few more of her whelps. That totally, as you can see, this is the original Horde outpost that has been just totally and utterly annihilated by falling rocks and hills and stuff. This quest is just kind of upsetting. It's like, yeah, totally gonna do this for the sake of Black Dragon Kind. Does the exact same thing as the evil god of death does. Or, well, evil god, dragon, death, wing. Can't really say what he is. Alright, let's get her. My kin won't forget what you've done. We will rage, mortals. I mean, it's a good thing that we got Rathian and we've got Ebonhorn and stuff like that. But the steps that were taken to get Rathian is kind of a little fuckery. Not gonna lie. I don't like it. But we're gonna deal with it. We are just helping out the red dragons do what they think is a required thing for them to do. It's kind of, part of me is kind of curious who shot first. Deathwing, who took Alexstrasza's eggs, or Rhea, who took Deathwing's eggs. Or, well, Noxie's eggs. And we're done. Enter the dungeon before all lower section this time.
Pleased to meet you. All right then.
There's quite a few quests here. It might be for the entire dungeon, but you know. So let's pick up the quests. Alright, tanks ready. Let's do this place. In Classic, there was, in order to get to the upper level, you had to, like, rig up this door trappy thing. That if you did that, it stopped you from getting access to other parts of the lower level, which was kind of neat. But very frustrating. In Battle for Azeroth, / Cataclysm / whenever they updated this dungeon, the door is permanently open. You cannot seal yourselves in, or is it permanently closed? One of those. It's permanently had something done to it that makes it better than before. Yeah, this is the detention block. So this is not the entirety of the lower level. This is a portion of the lower level because even the lower level was frickin' huge. As you can see, or actually you can't. People are getting coffer keys, which is used in the upper level as well. There's only 2 bosses in this dungeon, so we probably won't get too much in the way of XP as much as we have in the other dungeons we've done. I believe Blackrock Depths was also another place for the tier 0. I accidentally called it the tier 0.5. In the last video, the tier 0.5 is the upgraded variant, which costs a lot of money, time, energy, and effort, which is the final pre-raid set for Classic. Unavailable now in the current iteration of the game. I did have a lot of the Dreadmist variant on my Warlock. I don't think I had the entire set. Unfortunately, I sold a lot of my... I did not keep too many trinkets from the old days, because I thought it was just all junk and I wasn't going to look back at it in a YouTube series. Because, you know, you never expect you're going to be on YouTube until you are on YouTube. As you can see, there are bonus objectives on my screen that shows the extra bosses that you can do in this area. We'll see if the tank or if the group decides to do it. Some groups do, some groups don't. As I've stated in the other video. I think I've stated it in the other video. Hopefully I've stated it in the other video. We got another ring, and that one is better than our Dark Claw Band. By 1 point each. Alright. Let's go! Not sure where Tedious is taking us. Okay, the doors are open. So this is the way we're going. And I may have mentioned this in previous videos, being a warrior tank, or tank in Classic, the DPS really had to wait for their tank to kind of get going before they could get going, or everyone would pull aggro and it would be a colossal wipe and it would be kind of great. A lot of folk don't seem to get that. And so some of them will just burn as hard as they can and hope to God the tank pulls aggro. Also, in your 60s in Classic, the further you progressed, if your tank wasn't progressing at the same pace, sometimes you had an under-geared tank, and no matter what the DPS would do, they would pull aggro. Like in the case of my one of my friends banking the mage, anytime I was tanking, since he was already in his 0.5 set at the time of him teaching me how to tank, or in his raid set. Yeah, it was in his raid set. Oh, tank's going the, but he's going the wrong way. He would say, "Okay, monster," which was the name of my warrior at the time. 14-year-old girl, right? "Okay, monster, I'm just gonna wand, and you're gonna get 5 sunders, and then I'm gonna wait 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna start doing damage." Because if he started too soon, well, gonna die. And there was not a damn thing he could do. I made the mistake once of telling him that it was my first tank experience. I'm like, "Oh, come on! I've run a couple runs with my husband. Everything. I mean, how bad could it be? Just go ahead. It's fine." And his response was, "All right, if you insist, Priesty, you better keep up, because our tank is kind of being a little cocky." You can guess how that ended. Wasted. I will not lie and say that I am not concerned about being a tank in Classic. I was a tank in Burning Crusades. I was a warlock in Classic. I know that things weren't too different, but it's been a very long time. But I promised that my husband, who has been my healer for pretty much the better part of my WoW career, I promised if he was going to heal, then I was going to tank, because we wanted to be raiders once again and relive our glory days. And now I'm going, what the hell was I thinking? But a promise is a promise, and I'm sure that I'm going to enjoy it, and it's not going to cause me any stress whatsoever. Right? I'm screwed. Okay. The Lord Rokar boss has been taken care of. Alright, the comment has been made that we only need to kill 2 bosses, and of course the tank's going for everybody. So what was going on in chat, that obviously you guys can't see because my ugly mug is in the way, is that we've decided the tank has never done this dungeon before. Like, he's done obviously the queuing part of the dungeon, he's done the 2 bosses, but since he was never the tank, he could never decide when to play. So now he's like, I would kind of like to do this entire area. Is everybody down? And we're all like, fuck, let's go. It's all XP. We're all in this video going wah-ha-ha-hooey. And the tank is skinning. Now, my curiosity is, are we doing the full clear both up and down? Because I think up is blocked off. Okay, we are heading to completing the Ring of Law. To the Ring of Law, the Sons of Tharsian shall watch you perish. We got a whole bunch of buddies up there, which is cool. I believe once we complete the Ring of Law, they are going to give 0 shits. Okay, here we go. High Justice Grimstone is bringing more goodies to us. He is what we call the bad guy. Here comes Grizzle the Troll. I think it was something else in the Ring of Law before. I don't think it was a troll. I could be wrong. Add that to the list. Ring of Law has been completed by us, because we're awesome. Alright, let me see those. Ooh, new show D-pads. We are getting good, friends. Alright, so we just gotta go back out. There, because we're not going up. We're going out. 5 more bars until we hit 58. Or 59, my apologies, the home stretch victory lap level. Okay. Gotta go catch up with my friends. Gotta make sure I can get as many quests as possible. That way this goes faster for you guys. Ooh. One of them just bit it. The tank. Shit. Wiping builds character. So when Classic launches, there's going to be a lot of character building. And if there are folk watching who are thinking about getting into playing, I highly suggest you wait till Classic. But then I also highly suggest you just chill out, have a great time. Wipes are worth it. As we're talking in chat, saying how much it builds character. It'll be a good day. Here's a point I was going to make, and now I lost it. Oh boy, brother. Wear your big boy pants. Things are about to get ooky. Now, what am I saying? We're fine. Yep, we got a lot of fear runners. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Hunters, the fear runner catchers of World of Warcraft. In Classic, this boss was what we call a bitch. She feared, she mind controlled, maybe. I just remember hating her so very, very, very much. So, nope, there goes the fear. There they go again. Me and Meowse are on silence duty, so shut the up. Alright, boss is down. Let's just... Nope. So, about that. Okay. Let's just... push the button. Sigh internally. Okay, 2 bars. No level. Okay, let's go catch up with the tank. Hopefully the tank is going the right way now. Yeah, okay, cool. Welcome to the Black Anvil, where we've got Lord Instioso. Back in Classic, in order to get to the Molten Core area, we would skip all the bosses, because we would actually jump down below us. There would be a little lip you could hit, and you could jump down there. A healer would meet you, because they would slow fall, it'd be easier. And you'd swim over to the lip. And then y'all would swim to the next lip, and eventually you'd hit Mountain Core. Alright, Lord Insidious is defeated. No loot. No loot once again. RNG's great. I know that guy's skull marked is usually first target. But this ad is kind of being obnoxious. So we're just going to ignore that. Now we can attack this guy with all the force and fury of our little baby hunter. And there we are. We are now level 59. Hey, it looks like we're all splitting up. Yeah, sir. Do your job. Do thy job. Misdirect to the cat. I hope Nixie or whatever her name is doesn't drop on us, because that'll be awkward as we jump into another dungeon. We got a cloak that isn't all that great. Alright, we did good, Meowsy. We just need one more little baby. We can go turn this quest in. Alright, Sorrow and Fury. With the major black dragons out of the Badlands, it is safe now to move the egg. Can you come find me? We are going to go find Rhea. She's not that far. And 11's like, oh yeah, all these dragons are now out of the way. Come find me. All the dragons have respawned, you crazy Red. So... But, we're gonna do it. We're gonna head over to our little friend. Oh, in the Hidden Clutch, in Classic, this is a rock elemental. It is now, but there's quests for these rocks, I believe. Alright. The egg must be we must be moving the egg. Deathwing, even in its madness, knows all the hidden places of the world. Because he's the Earth Warder. Of course he knows where all the holes are. Wait here. I'm going to go retrieve the egg. This part sucks. It's a beautiful cave. Here we are, little Red. I'll just leave this right here. Now to get the egg. Oh my, how's my little baby doing, huh? You impudent little whelp. I know exactly what you and that mortal are up to. Are you ready to die, dragon? Yes, just show mercy on the egg. Mercy? There is no mercy, and you will burn for this, dragon. Now, don't know if y'all noticed, but that egg was a different color than the egg was previously. So I think she just took... I wanted to say that she just sacrificed one of her own children. Rey Estraza's gift. Thankfully, you have avoided Deathwing's notice. Rhea and the dragon egg, however, may not be so lucky. The coast is clear. If Rhea or the egg was able to miraculously survive Deathwing's flames, they probably need your assistance. Get to the cave. Alright. Run! We're coming, Rhea! As you can see, the cave is on fire, but she left us a note. Heroes, if you are reading this, then my suspicions were correct. Deathwing has found us. The egg is destroyed, as am I. This actually was the plan from the beginning. You see, the egg that Deathwing destroyed was not the egg that he sought. The egg is Rathian's egg, and yeah. More will come here. You are not the only mortal that Rhea confided in. I too have earned the dragon's trust. I have already moved the real purified egg to a safer location away from the Badlands. It will continue to grow out of Deathwing's sight. The red dragonflight is as benevolent as they are powerful, and it was Rhea's final wish that I give this to you. Rhea's last egg.
Alrighty then.
Rhea sacrificed one of her brood to fool the dragon Deathwing. How's that for a kick in the ass? Alright, guys. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 bars away from our next level. We are going to head to the Searing Gorge for whatever time we have left. That's what we are going to do. Oh, shit. Shit. It ain't gonna be an episode of epic proportions without an epic death. And when I say epic, I mean dumb. Told you I was gonna do it. I'm always gonna run into horde bases. Either by my own derp or by the fact that, you know, I'm not paying attention. Welcome to the Searing Gorge. This is one half of where the Blackrock Mountain sits, dead center of it, or at least middle-ish. We got Lunk and his friends here at the Thorium Advance. Let's see what kind of quests they give us. Alright. A new master, but who? You have arrived just in time. Here's the skinny. The Dark Iron Dwarves in the Gorge have been acting strange. The Thorium Brotherhood intend to find out why. Overseer Oilfist doesn't like surprises. We suspect that they're following orders from their new leader. I have reason to believe that it is Garvus Grimslit, south of here. Even here in the Searing Gorge, we've begun to hear tales of your exploits. You should have no problem with this issue.
Be good.
Alright. The fewer the better. I am not much of a fighter. I am more of a mining dwarf. Same goes for Jack and Pris and Lunk. Well, you'd think he'd be a big fighter. He's the biggest wimp out of all of us. What I'm saying is, it's good that you came here when you did. It seems likely that we Thorium Brotherhood are going to be fighting other Dark Iron Dwarfs soon. I am thinking we should pick off some of their finest. We got to get their miners. And Lunky boy! Lunk came from the Badlands. The ogres tried to make Lunk fight. Lunk hate fighting. Lunk want to learn. Lunk sees machines to the south. Lunk make machines made of gears. Maybe if you ask nicely, machines will give you some gears. Then maybe Lunk can have a gear and learn about machines too. He's a cute little dumbass. So we're just gonna try to burn through some quests. Maybe we'll get this done before our dungeon queue, which will be kind of cool. Oh, the blood red sky of the Searing Gorge. No matter what time of day, this is what it looks like. That'll be one thing I'm actually looking forward to in Classic, is the return of the day and night cycle. Because if you're in Elwyn Forest, for example, the skies are mostly always clear. And the stars are plentiful. It's super chill. It really is. I love it. I love it so much. Get out of my dig site! No problem. We'll get out of your dig site when you're dead. Ooh, cool little hairy spider thingy. Hey, this is the outhouse. There should be a dwarf in this outhouse, and there may be a quest for the dwarf in the outhouse. I think there's a quest for the dwarf in the outhouse in Classic. I'm pretty sure it was in Classic. You got like it. Hello? Okay. Alright. Thank you, Lunky. No! You are the same as the Thorium Brotherhood dwarf. Kill spider, kill dwarf, kill spider, kill machine, kill. Lunk comes to Gorge to go on adventure, not to go on murder spree. Goodbye, night elf. You have killed too much. Oh, he is such a little softy boo. Lunk is tired of killing. Lunk quits.
Talk to me.
Alright. Got that. Big Boss Din Whisker. I almost said dishwasher. Grimslit wasn't high enough up on the chain as I thought. Dig Boss Din Whisker's his name. He runs the Dark Iron digging operations within the Cauldron. We're gonna go take care of that guy. Alright, turn that quest in. Oh guys, we're getting so close! Alright, out of place. This gorge is an unforgiving place. We don't get a whole lot of fuzzy wildlife. We need ash chickens. Alright. And the lumbering relic. Malgor, the Ragers, an old thunder lizard, seen around these parts. And they want a horn from him. Alright.
Great to meet ya.
And you. Proper anti-venom. Shame Lunk left. I was beginning to enjoy his company. Oh well, back to work. The closest thing to this expedition of a medical officer is me. We need anti-venom, so we're gonna go take care of some spiders. For a bar and a half. Not gonna lie, we are not gonna finish this area for obvious reasons. Definitely behind the scenes in Classic, I will be doing all the quests and everything after I hit 60. because you got to, right? Lunky! Hey, bub! Lunky sees you killing things. Let Lunk teach you another way. Lunk wanted to ride Spider's back. Looks like fun. Spiders move too fast, though. They slip away. So we're going to try not to kill the spiders. And there's the ash chickens. They kind of look like doty-dos. Get that? Oh my god! Lunky Boo, you're so funny. Alright, and there's some anti-venom. He got the anti-venom on his belly. That's kind of cute.
I need to get closer. I can't attack that target.
Wee. Here, I got some. Let me get that ash chicken. Ash chicken. Whee! Spider tummy time! Oh my god, I love Lunky. He's the cutest. 1 bar, guys. 1 bar. I feel awkward that I'm not going to be continuing this after, but... Oh, man. You need a friend like Lunk in your life, man. Because he is funny. He makes joy. You gotta enjoy the small things in life, folks. If you can take anything from my videos at all, you gotta enjoy the small things in life. Always try your best to do things that give you joy. Lunky is he's an amazing little goober. Alright, we are so close, guys. And that's it. Alright, let's get somewhere safe. Real fast. Wow, don't know what that is. But thank you guys for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. I know we've had some rough times, we've had some good times, we've had some fun times. This was Battle for Azeroth leveling. I am Crystal, and this is Crystal Gaming. We will see you guys in our next video. Hey guys, I forgot to say something in the last part of our exit for this series. So I'm going to kind of plop it in right here at the end of the finale episode. Because one of the questions we had at the beginning of this series was how long it was going to take us to get to level 60 in Classic. Or in Battle for Azeroth. Man, I am so hyped for Classic, I'm getting all turned around. It took us 39 hours to get from 1 to 60. No heirlooms, no help. A few dungeons toward the end of the series. The finale episode was more dungeons and then questing. But yeah, that's the answer to that question. So, as I stated before, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you, and we will see you guys in the next episode for our next adventure here in Classic. Okay, bye.